Ugh. Alright. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Daily Peak. It is lovely to see all of you once again. My soul. I don't know why that burp affected me so much. That was my heart, my soul, my brain. It's all gone. My heart and soul have been divided into 4 equal pieces and scattered to the different corners of the world. What was I doing again? Right. Welcome back to the Daily Peak. The meds is what we start with every time. But it's Monday. My meds thing is empty. Morning, Digi. So I am going to refill my daily pill organizer with this time right at the head. Oh god, I've accidentally opened CurseForge and also Epic Games. Oh no. How did I even do that? One or the other I could get. How did I do a both? Oh, my computer does not like this. What? It's all just gray boxes. Hello? Okay, well... Anxiety meds 1. Anxiety 2. Day 3. Day 4. Day 5. Day 6. Day 7. And I am out of those meds. So I am going to need to get a refill on that prescription. Wild. That would be the Flux. Apparently Skulled Against the Black Priory is free today on Epic. Sorry, it just loaded in. Anyway. Antidepressants. Alright. my ADHD meds. And anti-anxiety 2. Electric Boogaloo. Cool. Alright, I am going to order more flux real quick. Flux, prop, just because I'm a little low on that. That should be it. Submit that. Cool. No, like only eat. Fair. All right. I am going to go ahead and turn off the music, the spoofy music, and open up the game. Oh wait, hold on. I put in all that work to refill my pillow organizer. I forgot to actually take the meds. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take my morning meds. I'm washing them down with a Lost and Found Energy Strawberry Pop. If you guys have meds to take, I would advise you do so now. Lovely. Okay. So, Ami Hell, good friend of mine, came into my DMs earlier and was like, hey, I have a secret mod pack I would like to stream with you later. And I was like, oh, tell me more? And they said no. They said they would not tell me. So look out for that on Hell's channel. I'm just gonna be doing a normal, you know what? Let's not do a normal run. Let's do a, oh, do we want to do Mountain Goat or Spoiled Brat? Let's do Mountain Goat. It's been a while since I've done a Mountain Goat. Yeah, no. So I'm probably going to be turning up on Ami's channel later, which once again is Buy in Hell. All of those words separated by underscores. Which they advertise the pack as like solid challenge even on Tenderfoot. And I'm So, like, I'm terrified. I'm also excited, though. I might try and link them in my community Discord, so, you know. Alrighty. Mountain goat does not open luggage. I ain't doing it. Hi, boing. Bing bong, boing, bong, bing. Bing boing. Yeah, it is a secret, but like still, I'm terrified. I am feared for my life. Yeah. That'll hopefully be fun. That's happening later-ish sometime. But now that I actually know how to mod the game, they are going to be getting me to do more and more modded stuff. So expect to see more of that on the channel. Because I've opened Pandora's lunchbox, and it's not going to close again. I have opened Pandora's lunchbox, and I'm letting all of the evils of the world out, but I am also letting hope out. I'm making sure it stays open long enough that we let out hope. You know, so we got both. It's still one of those things that I keep thinking about, is the myth of Pandora's box. Can I link them? Yeah, sure. Let me do that now so I don't forget. Is they're listed as one of my favorites. It is not, there you go. Put it in my Discord too. Yeah. I guess art and media, that feels right. Ah, no, yeah. It's bi in hell, like queerness. This is the joke, you see. Yeah. One of the things that comes up in my brain every time I think about Pandora's box, which is weirdly frequently, is it a good thing or a bad thing that hope is still in the box? You know? Because I've heard it both ways. One of the notable things in my brain is, oh, Pandora's box is sealed and contains all of the world's evils. But also hope is in there. Like Prometheus snuck it in to give humanity a fighting chance should it ever be opened or whatever. And so, when Pandora opens the box, all of the evils that Zeus put in there get out, like, immediately. And then the story is, many words sound the same, yes. And the story goes, Pandora slammed the box shut as soon as she was able, which let out all of the evils of the world, which presumably weren't there before and were thus released into the world by Pandora slamming it shut, by Pandora opening the box. And slamming it shut, trapping Hope inside the box. And I have heard people interpret it both as, like, oh, the situation has been made unintentionally worse because Hope cannot escape. It is the only thing that didn't get out. But also that Pandora slamming the box on Hope is representative of humanity keeping a grasp on Hope. And I don't get that because humanity, presumably the evils weren't around before, like, they were not inherent to humanity before Pandora opened the box. And, you know, once they were opened, like, once the box was opened, that didn't make humanity better by putting the evil elsewhere. It released the evil into the world. Right? But I've heard some people say, like, oh, it is symbolic of humanity holding on to hope in spite of everything. And it's like, boss, hope is the one thing we don't have. It's still in the goddamn box. Like, if being in the box was a good thing, then what was in the box would be all of, like, humanity's positive traits, right? Oh god. That's one of those things. I had an idea for, like, a series a while back, based on the concept of, Pandora's box, being heavily defended, because, you know, the first time it was opened, it released all of the evils of humanity. Only for the, like, storytellers to realize, over time, it's like, wait, hold on. The only thing in this box right now is hope. It's bad that we are guarding it so closely, because hope can't get out. There's no more evils in the box. So there's, like, a secret society dedicated to protecting the box. And the secret society realizes the error of its ways at some point over the course of the series. And the, like, now immortal but tainted Pandora, has been not attempting to end the world harder, but right her wrongs by releasing hope. That's the idea. Anyway. Just a little guy left doing their best. Yeah. But yeah, I encountered, like, the conflicting interpretations, as I was trying to, like, you know, write the outline for this. And yeah, it came up that some people think hope being in the box still is a good thing. And that's just a thing that I think about literally every time I think about Pandora's box. Is like anything based around like, oh, you open Pandora's box and a bad thing happens. Like, definitionally, that's not what would happen, because all of the evils are out already. Like, Pandora's box is a box capable of storing all the evils of the world, but, like, definitionally it does not, because it got opened a while ago. Like, a while ago. Like, the whole point is that the only thing left in the box is hope. It would be good if you opened Pandora's box again. I prefer stories that have, Pandora's box is like a utility that exists, because it is like an unbreakable box capable of holding abstract concepts like all of humanity's evils. Where it's like, yes, from the outside it can be, you know, opened easily, but it is impossible to escape from the inside. Like, the Pandorica from, Doctor Who. It didn't actually, like, contain any notable evil, or it did contain a notable evil, but that was because someone put it in there. Like, the existence of Pandora's box would not be like, oh, fucking nuke left since the creation of the world that could go off at any moment. You know, if you just open the box, it's, no. It is like the world's most powerful prison, probably. If you haven't opened it recently, Hope's probably still in there. Yeah. I do still really like, that series concept of, like, the secret society, dedicated to protecting Pandora's box, whose name I have since forgotten. I think I've talked about this idea on a previous Daily Peak. Like, that's where I first came up with it, and did a little on-air workshopping. So if you want to go back through the archive, I've had to delete most of my local copies of some of the older stuff. So if YouTube has kicked something into obscurity, it is gone forever. Sadly. But you know. How many other evils have become a positive, right? Like that one fucking Tumblr post writing prompt where it's like, yeah, I mean, back then the Dark Lord was considered like a really bad guy who's trying to destroy the world. But like, you know, his ideas are so antiquated about what exactly evil is, that nowadays you'd be celebrated as like a civil rights leader or whatever, because it's like, I will, you know, put women on an equal level of men and slay all of the kings of this nation. And why are you cheering? This is supposed to be a bad thing. It's one of those, like, I don't know. I don't think there is any trait that can be entirely defined as positive or negative. It's one of those things of, like... No, it's just based on situation and perspective. So my thought was, you know, Pandora's box contained all of the world's evils, as in, like, it contained the situations that would bring out the negative aspects. Much like kicking humanity out of the Garden of Eden. It didn't change humanity, it just put us in a less forgiving world. Or, I'm sure there's other metaphors I could be using. Let me get all of the bonus out of these berries. But it's like, the things contained in Pandora's box are not, like, abstract traits like cowardice, but more, like, practical things like natural disasters, which are permitted to occur now. That felt like a kind of dramatic stinger. But it's one of those, like, yeah, fucking, they put Ares in the box. It is actually very funny how, in my mind, the thing that would be in Pandora's box wouldn't be the evil traits in humanity, but, like, the gods who made the box and put the evil in there. Where it's like, yeah, no, the thing that was in the box wasn't, like, the concept of cowardice. It was, like, you know, monsters and natural disasters. You know, like giant storms, or tsunamis, or earthquakes, or warfare. Hey, aren't those the notable abilities of a ton of different gods? And then I am assassinated by the Hellenic pagans. Okay, I think I used up a bit too much of the lantern on my previous run. So that's probably going to be a problem. I'm probably going to have some passed out time. On my previous run, on the previous night. We're gonna have to hope for some fucking spicy ones. I've forgotten what they're called. Oh, hi. Scorch berries. We're gonna have to hope for some scorch berries. Yeah, interesting that in my mind, the things that would be in Pandora's box are entirely the domains of whole gods. Plagues, you know, like that thing Hermes does. Torrential storms, like that thing Zeus does. Earthquakes and floods, like those things that fucking Poseidon does. Hmm. Yeah, I generally have a pretty optimistic view of humanity as a whole. Wherein, you know, kindness is kind of the default state of humanity. And deviation from that is more a product of external factors. And, like, bad incentives as they have been, provided. Like, the default instinct of people is to be good. And if you're not, like, aiming for kindness, that is because either a set of external influences has made it so that is more advantageous, as opposed to the default, which would be, hey, be kind to people. So, like, the system of capitalism does a lot of making people evil. Pandora's box is a divinity suppressor. Oh my god. Yeah, no, Pandora's box only actually held like a big light show. The actual situation is that the gods just agreed not to use their abilities until it was opened again. And that was some of the most peaceful humanity has ever been. Granted, I will also say Pandora's box was, pretty blatantly like a sexist myth. I'm pretty sure it was, I don't remember if it was, Plato or a different, notable Greek intellect or whatever. But, like, created the story pretty explicitly to be like, women were created to, you know, bring evil upon humanity. Where it was like, yeah, no, the bet was made that, you know, humans, we could restrict all of these bad things from humanity, unless someone opens this box, and it'll be a test of, humanity's obedience, I guess. But they made, very intentionally, a new type of human called a woman that would make everything worse on purpose. It's like, Jesus, man. What the? You didn't have to be that mean. What? Well, shit. That's not ideal. Perfect timing as Ami gets in the chat. I fucking have the hardest landing of all time. Blech. You jinxed me. You did. And just as I was talking about how the all women are evil, actually. You know, in the context of the myth of Pandora's box, which was a pretty sexist myth when you look into it. Because it was some Greek philosopher being like, women were created for the sole purpose of making everything worse. No, I'm the evil woman. Heart emoji. Nah. Anyway. Well, apologies for dying off screen, Digi. I appreciate everyone's viewership. Absolutely honored that you decided to spend this last half hour with me. And I will see all of you guys tomorrow. Bye. I'm evil. I'm secretly evil. Because I am woman and I am secretly evil because the fucking Plato was right. Plato was right.